Hey everybody, it's Erica with Threshold Realty, and today I wanted to do something a little bit different. For those of you who know me, I'm super into organization. I always have been. Kind of a funny story, I actually used to arrange my stuffed animals in alphabetical order. So organization has been a part of my life for a long time, but I wanted to show you a tool that I learned years ago from a book called Getting Things Done. Many of you have probably heard of it before. I think at the time, maybe I was in college and my brother was a young working professional and recommended it to me, and it was up my alley for sure. So one of the techniques in there, that I think is actually just an old school tried and true method, but was presented in Getting Things Done, was the tickler file. So kind of a crazy name, but basically a tickler file, the way that I set it up, there are a series of folders, one representing each day of the month. So I have 31 folders, which I'm about to show you, that allow me to essentially send myself reminders to take care of things in a timely way. So let me just go ahead and show you because it'll be easier to visualize. So I'm sure there's a higher tech way to do this. But this is what I got. So you'll see right here, I have kind of some extra folders in here. I'll go ahead and take these out so you can see a little bit better. Oh, well, let me just show you, first of all, you're getting to see all the other goodies in my drawer too. But very important, scraps of paper. Not fancy. I don't live off of sticky notes. I live off of reused scraps of paper. So this is really important because anytime I have something that pops into my head, oh shoot, I need to do this, then I can just jot it down. So let's say I remember that there's a volleyball league that I want to be a part of and I need to register, and maybe registration isn't open yet, or maybe I feel like I don't want to spend the money on the registration yet, or I need to ask Susie if she will be on the team with me. And I know that I'm going to see Susie on the 14th and registration closes on the 20th. So on the 15th, I'm just going to have the note, be sure to register for the volleyball team, or whatever example I gave. Let's say that you found the most perfect card for your best friend's birthday and you don't want to forget mailing it, but if you mail it now, it's going to be too soon, but her birthday's on the 28th, so you think if you send it on the 24th, it should be perfect timing. Then you could put the card in here. So when you get in the practice of writing everything down, and then putting everything into a date, then you are able to go in there, go into the file each day for the corresponding date and see exactly what's in that folder that you need to do. These are the people I need to call today. These are the things that I need to take care of. And as somebody who can be a little OCD about things, for me, it's really nice to know that if I just complete what is in the folder, that I'm good for that day. Now, what happens if I have a bunch of things that I need to do on this day and I don't get everything done? Well, I can simply take the one thing that I didn't get done, or maybe the 5 things, and I can reallocate them to the days when I think I would have a chance to get them done. The other feature that I really like about this system is that you don't just have to use the scraps of paper. You can also use physical objects. So, for example, I returned some things to Amazon and I got a receipt here and I wrote down what I mailed back. And so after some amount of time, I want to check back. So if I sent this off today, for example, then I might put this 2 weeks later. I want this reminder to come up so I can look at my credit card bill and see if I got refunded for my Amazon items. So everything becomes a potential reminder, a receipt, a stub, a note, a napkin, anything, and it keeps it from cluttering up your desk. I don't even know how I used to operate without this, with just piles and stacks of things on my desk and trying to remember everything. So another thing that I want to point out is and you can do it different ways. But for me, I have additional folders that represent the different quarters of the year. And at the last day of each month, I will pull open the quarter file for, that contains the month that's upcoming, and just see if there's anything else. So I might have a project or something I want to do that sometimes it might be something that I know I'm not going to tackle for a year. Then I'll go ahead and put it out. Or, silly as this is, I have heart confetti. Well, I want to be sure I sprinkle that in my notes in February. So I've got that in my January through March quarter. The Spanish lesson that I want to start working through, I'm already working through a different book. So it's going to take me a while. So I'm putting that in January of next year. So it really allows you to just work through any of the tasks that you need to get done and make sure that nothing slips through the cracks. So this is really old school, but it is such a lifesaver. So I hope that you liked my lesson on the personal tickler file. And if you have any questions, definitely private message me or shoot me an email, and I'd love to talk to you more about it because I love organization. All right, I'll talk to you later. Bye.